Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanser, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So today, we got a pretty interesting one because it involves Rob Parker absolutely going off on JJ Redick. Now, what's interesting is that Rob Parker has been going off on a lot of people over the last few months, and it's actually quite refreshing because there are a lot of people in sports media that sit up there and twerk it up all day long. But it's nice to see that somebody has, the courage still to call these fools out from time to time. So, as you guys know, JJ Redick was absolutely destroyed all through yesterday, deservingly so, by basically everybody in media. It's about time. All right, it's about time. All right, it's about time they call out the rookie head coach the same way they would call out any other rookie head coach. Right? If you go to the NBA tomorrow and you're a rookie and you make mistakes, they're going to call you out. Your coaches, they're going to call you out. But if you've been in the NBA for 10 years and you're a veteran and you have a track record of delivering, if you make a mistake, chances are they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. That's how it works when you have a resume and you have tenure. In the case of JJ, he doesn't have tenure, he doesn't have a resume. So therefore, I was always confused why people were reluctant to call him out. Oh, JJ, I mean, what do you expect him to do? This is Stephen A. said, what do you expect him to do with the roster that he had? This is when they had AD. And I'm sitting there looking, is it the same roster that Darvin Ham had? Well, that's different. That's different. I'm like, no, it's time to call him out. So JJ, he's come under fire for the decision that he had to play all of his starters the entire second half of the game. And the part that I think has a lot of people up in arms is the fact that he played a 40-year-old LeBron James for an entire half of an NBA game or NBA playoff game, which means the intensity is more. And people were speculating or saying that rather that LeBron was just essentially spent. He didn't have any energy in the fourth quarter to get up any shots. Hence the reason I think he only attempted 3 field goals or thereabout. They were like, he was just spent. He was just spent, right? And people were looking at JJ. Why would you make such a decision? Some people were like, no, well, he thought, okay, well, the next game is a Wednesday. Let's just empty the tank here. Well, it didn't work, right? It didn't work. And everybody called him out on it. And one person that didn't hold back and decided to take it to a level that it needed to be taken to was Rob Parker from Fox Sports Radio. Folks, when I say he went off on JJ, he absolutely unleashed on JJ Redick. But before we even get into what Rob had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60-plus states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I am super excited about this Game 2 matchup between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check Game Time Picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what I want to do is I want to play what Rob Parker had to say about JJ Redick, and I want to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what he had to say there.
I'm not blaming Luka. I'm not blaming LeBron.
Hold on, wait.
You heard what I said.
Alex,
There's nothing wrong with this mic. I'm telling you.
Okay, because I don't know what.
I am blaming JJ Redick from top to bottom.
Okay.
This is coaching. When your star player, LeBron gets no points, and you give up a lead in the fourth quarter because these guys have played all these minutes, you already mentioned it. He's supposed to be the genius. We can't wait to get rid of Darvin Ham. Guess what? Darvin Ham, when they went to the Western Conference Finals, what were they, 6 seed? They weren't a 3 seed. Mm-hmm. They didn't get knocked out in the first round. And that's what the Lakers are on the brink. He did not. There's a reason there are subs in basketball. You play basketball. There's a reason. There's
Spell
a
me.
reason that
Spell
everybody
me.
doesn't have just five play. We just need our best five. There's a reason for that. And no coach had done this since 1997.
Mm-hmm.
He left himself open for criticism, and rightfully so. J.J. Redick is the poison. He is the reason the Lakers are where they are. You can't do it to a 40-year-old. It's nice for LeBron to cover for him and say, oh, it had nothing to do with fatigue. Really? Really? And Luka, we talk about all the time, coming off of illness, 25 with a 35-year-old body. Really? That's the guy you want playing the entire second half? Come on, man. No way, no how. And all you guys wanted to crown J.J. Redick and give him credit. Oh, my God, what a difference between him. Oh, you can see once you have a coach. Really? And you talked about it. They haven't been able to close out the games.
Yeah,
That's coaching.
So you heard his comments. What are my thoughts? Look, folks, they need to fix this. They need to fix this. Because if the Lakers go out in the first round, it's not going to be pretty. Especially given the fact that so many people were twerking it up before the series started. I picked the Wolves to win the series, by the way. Now, I'm not saying this to say, oh, man, you're all knowing. No, there's some picks I'm going to get wrong in the playoffs. I picked the Houston Rockets to win against the Warriors. That looks like I'm going to be wrong there. And I think there's another pick that I got wrong. No, not yet. I think it's that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. And then there may be another one. We'll have to see what happens with that Clippers-Nuggets series that they're playing Game 5 tonight. But they need to fix this because it's going to be a terrible look for LeBron and Luka to go out in the first round. It's going to be a terrible look. And I think that if that happens, and there's a serious chance that it could happen, they need to make some major changes, bro. This whole LeBron thing in LA, it's over. It's over. It's over. If they don't win this year, what makes you think they're going to win next year? Right? And it seems to be this thing every single year. Every single year going into the playoffs, so there's always kind of this like, oh, man, the Lakers can win it this year. That's what was the last 2 years. All they got to do is just get past the Denver Nuggets. If they can just get past the Denver Nuggets or not face them, oh, man, they can be easy sail into the finals. Well, now they're playing against the Wolves. And the Wolves are mauling the hell out of them. So I think the only way you salvage this situation, JJ wins back some credibility, is that the Lakers have to win Game 5. It is that simple. If they win Game 5, public opinion will sway. But until then, this is going to be what people think. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we'll catch you guys on the next show. Peace.